Welcome to the fifth and last introductory video tutorial for BeGraph. In this video, we will focus on the visualizer, and we will learn how to use its functionalities to explore and improve how our social network looks. First thing is that this is the visualizer help button. Click it and you'll see the mouse controls and keyboard shortcuts. We're going to comment on them briefly and then show how some of them work. Like many 3D modeling programs, BeGraph uses an orbital movement controlled with the mouse. You can rotate the network, move it laterally, and zoom in and out. The keyboard shortcuts help you move around the network or modify the visualization. Let's see. Q centers the whole network for a global view. E centers the currently selected elements on the screen. Nodes or links are selected by clicking on them. F centers the view to the highlighted elements. A network element is highlighted by hovering the mouse pointer over it. With W and S, we can move through a set of selected elements. And with A and D, we go through the elements adjacent to the current selection. M does one step of breadth first search, adding all adjacent elements to the current selection. Holding C activates the lasso tool, letting you select node groups with any shape. Just hold C and draw the boundary of your selection with the mouse. Using the key G and a number between 0 and 9, we save the current selection. And later, we can recover the selection by pressing the corresponding number. Shift and click extends the current selection. With H, U, and I, you can hide the current selection, show what was hidden, and isolate the selection. Finally, P takes a screenshot of the present view. Now, let's put some of these functionalities into practice. Imagine for a moment that you have been exploring a network, and you've gotten lost in it and want to see the whole network again. Just press Q and you automatically go back to the global view. If we select a node by clicking on it and then pressing E, you automatically get a closer view of it. It's a fast way to move through the network. Again, select a node and press E. Pressing Q again to go back, highlight a node by hovering over it and press F to move to it, and go back with Q. We can explore the neighbors of any node using the M key. Choose any node, select it, and center the view on it. We see that the node 1684 is selected and all its neighbors are highlighted. Press M and the highlighted nodes are added to the already selected. The charts in the lower left corner indicate the number and fraction of nodes and links that are selected and highlighted. This extra information is useful to know the size of your selection. The charts change when we press M again several times. Since the network is connected, eventually we'll select 100% of nodes and links. You can always check what your visual configuration means with the legend button, located in the upper left corner. Please click on it. This tells you what the color, size, and shape properties mean in the visual representation. Here we see that the node color indicates community membership. Each community is identified by a number that acts as a label. The node size is proportional to the node degree that we have set, and this symbol indicates that the link is colored according to its endnodes. BeGraph includes the possibility of storing and recovering camera positions. This camera control allows you to save views and easily move around the network. Click on the camera icon. The plus symbol creates and stores a camera view. As an example, we store the actual camera view and name it Cam1. Then we focus on another part of the network, like this community, and save the view, naming it Cam2. Using the control buttons, we can travel through the different camera views, centering the view at will. In addition to the group selection, saving shortcuts that we mentioned before, These controls down here have the same functionality. Let's use the lasso tool to select part of the network. We store it with the button 0. And later, we can recover it at will. Now we move to another part in the network and select another group of nodes. Save it as group 1. It is very easy to move through groups of selection, using the key E center selection and changing the group.